Versatile Infotainment provides thousands of informative videos of our viewers. If you want more informative videos, please like and subscribe our channel. So let's go our topic.
With a $60 million fortune, Chris Rock is an American comedian actor, writer, producer, and director. Although he lost tens of millions of dollars, possibly as much as $40 million, in the divorce settlement with his wife of 20 years, Malala Compton, Chris Rock's net worth could be substantially greater. 2016 saw their divorce following 20 years of marriage. Chris is among the highest-paid comedians ever, as we will go into more depth in the following section. Having performed stand-up for over 40 years, he can now make tens of millions of dollars from a single stand-up special. According to a Comedy Central poll, he is the fifth greatest stand-up comic. Chris Rock had been doing stand-up and making small screen appearances for a number of years before he became well-known due to Saturday Night Live in the early 1990s. He is currently among the most well-known comedy actors worldwide. His credits include the movies The Longest Yard, Ow, 2005, Grown Ups, 2010, and the Madagascar film series 2005-2012. The top-grossing Rock films at the global box office include Europe's Most Wanted 2012, $746 million. Madagascar, Escape to Africa, $2,000. Alien, Grown Ups 2010, $271 million. Grown Ups 2 2013, $247 million. Madagascar 2005, $532 million. In all four of the financially successful Madagascar films, Rock provided the voice of Marty the zebra. Along with co-writing the Grown Ups films with Adam Sandler, he also featured in them. Though reviewers gave them mixed reviews, the films proved to be successful with audiences. Everybody Hates Chris is a semi-autobiographical sitcom that Chris developed and produced. It ran for 88 episodes from 2005 to 2009. Highest paid comedian. Chris is consistently one of the highest paid comedians in the world when he's on the road. For example, Chris Rock made almost $60 million between June 2016 and June 2017. That was sufficient to make him the world's highest paid comic. From June 2017 to June 2018, Chris made $30 million in earnings. Special payday on Netflix. Netflix announced on October 30, 2016, that 2 new stand-up specials featuring Chris Rock would be available. In the contract, he received $40 million, $20 million for each special. Released on February 14, 2018, Chris Rock Tambourine was his first concert special in a decade. Chris published his third Netflix special on March 4, 2023, titled Chris Rock Selective Outrage. The special was aired live from Baltimore to a global audience. Childhood and youth. On February 7, 1965, Christopher Julius Rock was born in Andrews, South Carolina. Shortly after, Rock and his parents relocated to Brooklyn, New York, and after another transfer, they eventually made Bedford-Stuyvesant their home. Growing up, he was bused to schools in largely white communities in Brooklyn, where he was subjected to harassment and bullying by white classmates. He left high school to get his JED while working at fast food restaurants as the bullying got worse. In 1984, Rock made his stand-up comedy debut at the New York City club Catch a Rising Star. As he performed, he gradually became well-known and even landed a few roles, including one in the television series Miami Vice. Eddie Murphy met Rock during these formative years after seeing him perform at a nightclub. Eddie Murphy later became friends with Rock, gave him advice, and even gave him his first movie part in Beverly Hills Cop in 1987. Comedy success on Saturday Night Live. In 1990, Rock became a member of the Saturday Night Live ISIL cast. They were dubbed the Bad Boys of SNL together with other recent additions Chris Farley, Adam Sandler, Rob Schneider, and David Spade. Released in 1991, Born Suspect was his debut comedy CD. He was praised in the same year for his performance in the movie New Jack City as an addict. 2 years later, Rock quit Saturday Night Live and made appearances on In Living Color, a sketch show that mostly aired on the African American network during prime time. He only appeared in 6 episodes, though, since the show was cancelled just 1 month after he signed on. After that, Rock created and acted in the comedy CB4, which brought in $18 million, while only costing $6 million to produce. While Rock's 1994 HBO special Big Ass Jokes was a hit, it was the 1996 follow-up, Bring the Pain, that won him 2 Emmy Awards and cemented his place among America's top comedians. His position as a politically incorrect analyst on Comedy Central during the 1996 US presidential elections helped him become even more well-known, and he was nominated for another Emmy for the show. His 2 HBO comedy specials, Bigger, Blacker 1999 and Never Scared 2004, earned him the titles of the funniest man in America from Time and Entertainment Weekly. In addition, HBO broadcasted The Chris Rock Show, a chat show where he conducted interviews with politicians and celebrities and was awarded an Emmy for writing. The comedy albums Roll with the new Bigger, Blacker and Never Scared are among his other Grammy Award-winning works from this era. In September 2008, Rock's 5th HBO special, Kill the Messenger, aired. It earned him another Emmy for Best Variety or Music Program Writing. Career in film. Rock was able to land major parts in movies including Down to Earth 2001, Bad Company 2002, The Longest Yard 2005, Death at a Funeral 2010, Grown Ups 2010, and 2 Days in New York 2012, thanks to his comedic career's fame. In 3 movies from the animated Madagascar series, he also voiced Marty the Zebra. Following his 2022 role as Milton King in Amsterdam, Rock will portray Roy Wilkins in the upcoming biographical drama Rustin. Not only has Rock acted in front of the camera, but he has also written and directed films. In the critically praised movies Top 5 2014, I Think I Love My Wife 2007, and Head of State 2003, he wrote, directed, and starred. In 2009, he also published the documentary Good Hair, which explored the history and perceptions around American women's haircuts. Additional initiatives and projects. In addition to his work as a writer and director, Rock has produced television shows. He served as the show's narrator and executive producer. Everybody Hates Chris was a comedy series that debuted on UPN in 2005. After that, the program moved to the CW, where it concluded its last season in 2000. The program, which drew heavily from Rock's personal experiences as a teenager, was nominated for 2 2006 Emmy Awards for cinematography and costuming, as well as a Golden Globe for Best TV Series Musical or Comedy, and 2006 People's Choice Award for Favorite New Television Comedy. The television show Totally Biased with W. Kamau 2012 was also created by Rock. Using his years of experience doing comedies, Rock hosted the 88th Academy Awards in 2016, in addition to the 77th Academy Awards in 2005. In August 2019, Rock, who is regarded as a dedicated cannabis consumer, invested in the California cannabis company Lowell Herb Company. Slap of Will Smith, are you? As you are already aware, Will Smith abruptly entered the stage during the Academy Awards in March 2022 and gave Chris a hard slap on the face after the comedian made a joke about Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett. Before his March 4, 2023 Live Netflix special, Chris hardly spoke about the incident in public for almost a full year. Chris angrily chastised Will Smith and Jada in the special. Individual life. On November 23, 1996, Rock wed Malak Compton Rock. The couple resided in New Jersey and had 2 daughters, born in 2002 and 2004. In December 2014, Rock declared his intention to file for divorce, acknowledging both his adultery and his addiction to porn. But in 2016, their divorce became official. According to reports, Chris was forced to give his ex-wife almost $40 million in financial assets and real properties. It was announced in July 2022 that Chris Rock had begun dating Lake Bell, an actress, playwright, and director. Actual property. While Chris was employed at SNL in 1994, he purchased a house in Brooklyn, New York, before relocating to the suburbs with his new wife, Malawak. He resided there for 2 years. After that, he continued to rent the Brooklyn house at $8,000 a month until he listed it for $3.25 million in 2017. Maloak stayed in the family's 13,000 square foot Alpine, New Jersey estate after the divorce, which they had purchased for $3 million in 2001.